Hello students, I am Dr. Mamta Gautam from ABES Engineering College, Ghaziabad. Today I am going to start Unit 4, that is Water Technology. As we all know, water is a precious and most useful compound of nature. It is a natural gift on earth. It is essential for human, animal, and plants. It is also necessary for the domestic industries and agriculture purposes. So, today we are going to start Unit 4. In this lecture, we will cover sources of water, impurities in water, hardness of water, types of hardness, units of hardness, degree of hardness, and numerical. So now I'm going to start sources of water. Sources of water is surface water and underground water. Processed water includes rainwater, river water, lake water, ocean water, and underground water includes well and spring water. Now let's talk about the sources of impurities in water. They may be dissolved impurities, dissolved gases, suspended impurities. Dissolved impurities means some salts dissolve in water, like carbonates, bicarbonates, chlorides, sulfates, iron, and some dissolved gases, CO2, nitrogen, and O2. Suspended impurities may include the inorganic and organic impurities. Now I'm going to discuss what is hardness. Hardness of water means soap consuming capacity of water. Soap consuming capacity of water means hardness is the property of water. It does not produce leather with soap. What is soap? Long chain of fatty acids. And formula is C17H35 COONA. This is the long chain of fatty acid, or you can say sodium stearate. When react with hardness causing salts like calcium or magnesium, it will give insoluble precipitate of calcium or magnesium stearate. It does not produce the foam. It means there is no detergent action. That is the hardness of water. How many types of hardness? They are of two types. Number one is temporary hardness and second is permanent hardness. Now I'm going to start temporary hardness. Temporary hardness is also called as carbonate or alkaline hardness. It is due to the presence of bicarbonates of calcium and magnesium or other heavy metal ions. Temporary hardness can be removed by simple boiling, like calcium bicarbonate. It will give calcium carbonate insoluble precipitate. Magnesium bicarbonate, after heating, it will give insoluble precipitate of magnesium hydroxide. So these are the reaction of temporary hardness removal. It means temporary hardness can be removed by simple boiling. Second is permanent hardness. It is also called as non-carbonate hardness or non-alkaline hardness. It is due to the presence of chloride, sulfate, of calcium and magnesium and other heavy metal ions. It cannot be removed by simple boiling. It can be removed by some special chemical methods. These are zeolite process. Second is ion exchange process. And third one is lime soda process. What is units of hardness? Hardness unit is parts per million, milligram per liter, degree French, and degree Clark. First one is parts per million. Parts per million means it is the number of parts of calcium carbonate equivalent hardness present in 10 to the power 6 parts of water. 10 to the power 6 what? Million. Milligram per liter, it is the number of milligram of calcium carbonate equivalent hardness present in 1 liter of water. It is equivalent to ppm. Third is degree French. It is the number of parts of calcium carbonate equivalent hardness present in 10 to the power 5 parts of water. Last and fourth is degree Clark. It is the number of parts of calcium carbonate equivalent hardness present in 70,000 parts of water. Interrelationship in these units, 1 ppm is equal 1 milligram per liter, which is equal to zero point 0.1 degree French and which is equal to 0.07 degree Clark. Now I'm going to start degree of hardness. Although hardness is never present in the form of calcium carbonate because it is the insoluble salt, but hardness conventionally expressed in terms of calcium carbonate equivalent. One question is why we express hardness in terms of calcium carbonate equivalent, because its molecular weight is 100, which makes calculation easy, and it is the most insoluble salt that can be precipitated in the water treatment. Most insoluble precipitate. That's why hardness is expressed in terms of calcium carbonate equivalent. Formula for the calculation of degree of hardness. Mass of hardness producing substance into equivalent weight of calcium carbonate divided by equivalent weight of hardness producing salt. Calculate the hardness in terms of calcium carbonate equivalent. A sample of water contains 204 milligram of calcium sulfate per liter. Calculate the hardness in terms of calcium carbonate equivalent. And formula is mass of hardness producing substance into equivalent weight of calcium carbonate divided by equivalent weight of hardness producing salt. Calcium carbonate hardness which is equal hardness producing substance 204 into equivalent weight of calcium carbonate is 50 divided by equivalent weight of hardness producing salt. So calcium sulfate is the hardness producing salt and equivalent weight of calcium sulfate is 68. So easily we can calculate the hardness. Calcium carbonate equivalent hardness, that is 204 into 50 divided by 68. 150 milligram per liter. 150 milligram per liter. 150, or you can say 150 calcium carbonate equivalent. These are the references. A textbook of engineering chemistry, Dr. Shashi Chawla, and engineering chemistry by S.S. Dara. Thank you.